Yo, good news about Fatal Fury. I know you haven't heard that recently, but I got some good news. So we got actual good news about Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So we got actually good news for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Apparently, the game is selling, not as much as SNK would like it to, but the game is doing not terrible, at least on Steam. I know that there was an abysmal amount of people that didn't buy it on in Japan. I think it was like 6,000 people on day one it sold in Japan. I'm not sure. I think that was for PlayStation. Didn't make the top 10 on the PlayStation for the month of April, but did make the top 10 in PC sales. Let's see what the article says. We're here on Event Hubs and Fatal Fury. City of Wolves ranked among the top best-selling games on Steam in April. PC community is really, really big. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves released late last month, so pretty strong reviews. However, early indications showed that its sales may have been on the softer side. It's a game that's been gone for 20 years, plus it happens, right? It appears some of those concerns could have been a bit overblown. However, Steam just published their top release of April's 2025 rankings, where Fatal Fury was amongst the very best. And remember, it didn't even have the entire month to sell because it came out like in the middle of the month or towards the end of the month, right? Steam just pledged their top release for April 2025 rankings, where Fatal Fury sat among its very best. City of the Wolves actually managed to rank in the gold category for the month. This means the new fighting game was among the top 12 earners at launch among some of the biggest competition like Last of Us 2 Remastered, Obscure, Expedition 33, which is an amazing game, Elder Scrolls 4, which came out of nowhere, Oblivion. They sold a butt ton of copies. We don't know exactly where Fatal Fury placed in those rankings, but it's a good sign for the game, at least with Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and MK1 all being gold titles on Steam upon release as well. They're not still in the gold, as you can see right here, if I blow it up a little bit. So being in the gold means that they were at least in the top 12, they said. This is like top 6. That's pretty dope. At least on PC sales, right? I don't know if SNK, they firing their CEO and everything. I don't know if they're looking at the PC sales, but I'm sure they have the exact amount of sales like at their exposure. So yeah, this comes after previous reports return to Southtown after 26 years may have had a slower launch than SNK were hoping for. Fatal Fury failed to chart on PlayStation's top downloads last month, where it was nowhere in the top 20 each for PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 in North America or Europe. City of the Wolves also only managed to sell less than 10,000 copies at retail in Japan. It was only 6,000, which was like, yeesh. As well as though it didn't include digital sales. So yeah, a lot of people are buying stuff digital now. So they gotta wait a little while to see what the digital copies sell. Like it might have sold gangbusters on digital because I bought it on digital. I mean, We also look at the Steam charts upon launch with Fatal Fury peak player count, which we went into another video. Was unable to beat King of Fighters 15 peak player count of 8,000, and Fatal Fury was like 4,000. SNK obviously went hard in the paint marketing for City of the Wolves, including celebrity promotions as WWE WrestleMania. However, it didn't seem to move the needle much in terms of general audience appeal. These Steam rankings are the first strong signs of life of the game, though it tries to regain its foothold in the fighting game community after more than a decade, 2 decades, 26 years. I mean, come on. This also comes as SNK CEO steps down from his position at the company after the game's release. Hopefully, we hear the official word for SNK soon to get a much better picture of Fatal Fury City of Wolves is actually performing. So not sure if the CEO was already going to step down or whatever. Maybe that's something that was already in the cards, but it doesn't look good when you release a game and then after that there's like, there's a hierarchy change, so to speak. Well, that they do have, their company is mostly owned by a non-Japanese company, even though they say that they leave them alone. So I don't know if that has anything to do about it. I don't know if expectations were too high. We don't know anything until SNK says something. But like I said, give it a month. Give it until after the first DLC. What we do know is that the game will last longer than MK1. It's already got 3 seasons of DLC. So MK1 lasted, 8 months? If it does better than 8 months, I mean, I feel like it's a win. Anyways, if you guys are out there playing some City of the Wolves, so am I. A little bit of character crisis right now. I like a lot of characters, but I'm still trying to figure out how to pressure on Wake Up is a bitch. It's a motherfucker. And after I get over that hurdle, I think I'll enjoy the game a lot more. You know, I have no qualms about being bad at just defense. Hyper defensive, I'm even worse at. But I feel like if I can get those tools down off Wake Up when I get hard knocked down, I will enjoy the game a lot more. Because as of right now, I'm just trying not to get 50-50 to death off Wake Up, and I'm using characters that don't have invincible DPs, and it's rough. But still enjoying the game. So let me know what you guys are thinking, and we'll see you online. We out, man. Wally Mob Gaming. Good morning, FGC.